Hi, welcome to Washington Park Daily Homes for Wednesday, the 19th of January. I'm Michel Brossmer, and boy, we've got a really great selection today, and I'm pretty darn excited about it. We actually got a couple lower priced ones that look like they could be very good investments. Actually, one of them I have been in. In fact, it's this first one at 121 East Exposition Avenue, priced at $164,500. This is a really cute little remodel. It's a part of a set of row homes that's about 6 row homes right off Lincoln and Exposition. But it's been totally remodeled, shows really nice. They started at $175 when they put it on the market back in August. And one of the things I really like about this property is it's got a cute little backyard right there, which sometimes these row homes don't end up having backyards. And some really nice details. I would say the worst thing about this is it does sit right on the alley, as you can see right here, and you've got your dumpster here. And I showed this in the summer, and you could, it just wasn't real attractive, but at $164 in Wash Park, if you have, if you're looking for something very inexpensive, maybe for a son or a daughter to live in, or if you're looking for an investment property, I think this one is really ideal. I just thought it was really adorable. Let me tell you some more details. How big is it? 560 square feet, and it has a 949 square foot lot. I don't really know. Probably is really close to that. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. So moving on to the next property. Really the next property is sort of a set of properties, and they had originally put this set of properties on the market together back in May of last year. And so this is the front house that we're going to look at the pictures right now, and this has been totally remodeled, and it's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 868 square feet. Look how nice that kitchen is, and it has another 410 square feet in the open basement. It sits on a 2,370 square foot lot. So what happened was they have this house and there's another house in its backyard that they put on the market together at $628,000. They kept it on the market and reduced the price until they finally got down to $549, and it didn't sell. So in December, when they relisted it, they split the 2 houses up. There's the basement. They split the 2 houses up, started at $282, and now they're at $275. Nice location, 466 South Sherman. So you are, several blocks from the park, but in Wash Park at $275. This could be, like I said, another really great investment property, and that's how they had it listed. So let's take a look at its sister property that sits in the backyard. So this one sits in the backyard, its sister's property, and it is a 2-story, as you can see, and it has 2 bedrooms and 1 bath, but it's 1,491 square feet. Once again, been fully remodeled, 2,100 square feet of yard, and I'm not really sure if they've split these legally or if they were always split. They do have separate addresses, but just because they have separate addresses doesn't necessarily mean they've split the legals. And they've got this one priced at $275 also. And so they're at $550. They really didn't change their price from when they had them in the MLS as one full property. They were at $549. They're at $550 now. Both of them look adorable. There's washer and dryer, and so I think that these could be, like I said, really great investment properties, especially over in Wash Park. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our next property, and this one's pretty darn exciting too. Like I said, I am really excited about everything that we're having to see today. This one's at 777 South Sherman, priced at $395,000. And this one is brand new to the market, hasn't been on the market. These people purchased it back in '05, and they've done an extensive remodel. Look how beautiful this kitchen is. Really nice stove. It is 876 square feet on the main level with 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. And then in the basement they have another bathroom, and it's 472 square feet down in the basement. And this one, I believe, has a mother-in-law apartment that goes along with it. I'll have to take a look and see. Yes, there it is, a mother-in-law apartment. No, this one is over the garage, which is a 3-car detached garage that has this mother-in-law apartment over it, which that would be really great if you have maybe a student that you want to live in your backyard, want to have them close to home, but not necessarily living in your house. You could always rent it out for additional income. Priced at $395. You're, like I said, a little close to Broadway there, just one block. And the other really nice thing is this is just about a block and a half from light rail, because it's at Ohio and Sherman. So you could be to light rail in about less than 5 minutes of walking. So once again, I just think this is a really great property. They've updated the windows, they've updated the heating, they've updated the roof, everything. This is just move-in ready with an additional income unit. Next property we have is at 716 South Clarkson, priced at $429. And these people have actually owned this house for quite a while, like 20 plus years. And look how beautiful this one is. Like every single house today has just got some really nice qualities to it. These people, after 20 years, have been doing a really good job. It is a Victorian that's 1,760 square feet, has 2 bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs, which has been updated, and another bedroom and a bathroom on the main level. Nice little patio back there, nice backyard. Looks like it has a deck off one of the bedrooms upstairs. This is a 2-car detached garage. And of course it's close to Wash Park. It's only 3 blocks on Clarkson. You're about 3 blocks from Wash Park, so that's easy. Here's your garage inside. And nice and open, living room and dining room, big kitchen. That's a really nice working kitchen. And so I think at $429, these people are they're priced really well at $429. The lot's a little small, 3,960 square feet, but that's sort of to be expected over there in West Wash Park. And $429, I think that beats the one that we saw yesterday that hadn't sold in more than a year, about the same size lot, about the same size house, and had been on the market for a year, and I think they were still at like $435. So today, the next house we have today is at 556 South Grant, priced at $437.5. And once again, I mean, just incredible. Look how beautiful that is from the street. And this house is huge, 2,777 square feet above ground. Upstairs you have 4 bedrooms, 1 bath. That's probably what's going to hurt this house the most, is not having that second bath upstairs. But if you've got 4 bedrooms, there's most likely room to add another bathroom. This also has a 3rd story that's finished. So you can, and look, they've got a bedroom and a little sitting area up there. It could be great playroom for kids. Lots of room for this flex space. Got a really great backyard on it. The main level, you have just a 3/4 bath, which gives you a shower. There's 1,183 on the main level. You do have a basement that's 409 square feet, but it's open and it's most likely just storage space, which nice to have all that storage space. Sits on a 4,690 square foot lot. I would give this a lot of stars. Look how nicely they've got those bedrooms painted. Beautiful wood floors. They've refinished them. Nice light fixtures. And I think this is the package. If you're looking for something large, like I said, the biggest drawback about this is they've only got that 1 bathroom upstairs. But with all that space upstairs, you could easily add another bathroom in this house. And on Grant, you know, you're about 6 or 7 blocks from the park. Not bad. I think I've gotten through all the pictures. Look how beautiful that, how sunny and bright. Wouldn't that be fun to work in that office every single day? And so then the last house we have today is really a repeat. I had talked about it, I think, yesterday or Monday. It must have been Monday. And it didn't have any pictures, and I promised you some pictures. It was the eclectic house that they didn't have any pictures, but it has, let me get it out. It has doors to both bedrooms on each level, and then it has a studio over the garage. This would be perfect for somebody that is looking for a really unique space. They're priced at $495 at 1051 South Ogden. The location is awesome, just 2 blocks from the park, but I think it's going to take a pretty unique buyer to find this. Look, they've updated this bathroom, really nice. I think this house might do well with some staging so that buyers that come into it can sort of figure out how to use the space. Nice little rooftop deck is what that looks like. And so it's really a very cute house, but I think it's going to take that unique buyer to really come in and make that space their own and figure out how to use those different spaces. So that wraps up our tour for today. Like I said, there were about, I'd give at least three really hot properties today, and some great investment property. If you're looking for a house in Wash Park, East or West Wash Park, I would love to help you. You can join us on a tour every day, or you can give me a call. I can sit down and meet you at Starbucks just to chat and see see what your goals are. My number's 303-336-0340. For now, I will sign off and see you tomorrow. Take care.